Hey guys, Miskatonic here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. This is a game I haven't been playing in quite a while. There's been a new patch, new expansion that added some stuff to Eastern Europe, but we're not here to play that. Today we're here to play a new mod, relatively new mod, called Atlantis, Mu, and Lemuria. We're going to be playing as Atlantis, but first, a little bit of background about the mod. This is actually a pretty personal mod in some ways for me, because one of my very first videos I ever made was showcasing a mod for EU3 called Cultus Orbis Terrestre, and this is a continuation of that for Hearts of Iron, you know, bringing all the lore from that mod to the Hearts of Iron 4 era. And it's made by the same guy who made the original OOT for EU3. There was a update for EU4 for a while. It wasn't ran by the same guy. It was ran by someone else, and they stopped updating it like in 2015. So this is the only version of the mod that's still active, at least with the same map, I should say. So of course the mod adds fantastical nations. You have Atlantis, which in EU3 was broken up into a bunch of states, and you could unite it as one of them. It was divided into two religions. One of them was like an ancient Greek prototype kind of religion, and one of them was mystical, crystal, kind of like New Agey Atlantis, you know, kind of playing on those tropes. There was also the Northwest Passage was real. Antillia was a real place. This is something. Antillia was an island that was fake. It was just kind of thrown into some early maps. Same with Frisland and Thule. They are present in this mod as actual independent nations. They're probably not the strongest, I would guess. It looks like they're colonized by Norse people. So California is also an island. This is an idea that was popular, you know, back in the days of the old maps. They thought California was an island ran by a queen, Queen of California. I can't remember what, like, the exact lore behind it, but something that isn't present in this mod is the Seven Cities of Gold. They were present in the EU3 version. We also have Prester John, the Kingdom of Prester John, called Johannia. You can see it's some kind of humorous, it must be some old movie picture here. Authoritarian. Yeah, we'll take it. So Prester John exists. They're independent as well. And then we have Lemuria, the lost continent of Lemuria. This is based on a theory from some scientist in the 1800s, I think 1800s, who determined that since the animal life was similar between, I don't know, it might have been the Indies and Madagascar. There were some similarities. I can't remember the exact land masses, but he theorized that there was a bridge, a land bridge between them, and that's why the animals were similar. And he called the bridge Lemuria because of the lemurs that were similar on those islands, I think. It was basically the thing. So he had that theory, and then some occult leaders like Madame Blavatsky, or however you pronounce it, ran with it and said that it housed some superhuman ancient race of humans or something. So basically people let their imaginations get wild with it. And then we also have Mu, who was another famous lost continent. I don't remember the exact origin. I think it was found on some Mayan tablet or something, and the letters MU were found, and some guy came up with a theory based on that, and I guess the tablets were never actually found, so the story's not verifiable. But I mean, you know, it kind of became a meme in the popular sense. Same with Atlantis and Lemuria. You know, they're just really interesting ideas that don't really go away. No matter what evidence that they don't exist, you know, happens to be found, you know, or not found, I should say. So in this mod, some of Mu is colonized by, like, Chinese colonies, I guess, is what these would be. And there's also, the Polynesians colonized a lot of it. I think Mu is, the only, like, old school, or original Mu race, or, culture, I guess. There's also, like, some colonies here from, England, or not England, Europe. Like New Livonia. I'm not sure who originally colonized that. It might have been Livonia, which would be kind of funny. And then Dutch, Finland. That must be a Dutch colony. This might be Spanish, Cote de Mancho, or French, Portuguese. Juan Diego Marquez. So maybe some Spanish got down here that looks like German. Friestaten von Mu in Saxonia. It's a fascist. Vogelinsel. So there's a lot of lore that I'm not completely familiar with on the new, like, the post EU3, like, HOI4 era of this mod. Like, some of it you can kind of just, you know, figure out based on the names. Like, Tahiti obviously is Polynesian. And the Europeans colonized some of the new lands, like British Lemuria down here. Ankh-Morpork is a Lemurian, like the original Lemurian. I guess it might be one of the only ones. UK actually owns some direct land too. Same with France, Portugal. So it's kind of a big what if, you know? What if these lands did exist? There was another one that is missing. It's R'lyeh was out here somewhere in the Indian Ocean, or was it over here? I can't remember exactly where you put it. But R'lyeh is no longer in the mod. It might have sank back below the ocean. Cthulhu's still sleeping down there. Other changes. So we're going to be playing as Atlantis. They're democratic to start with. I think I might go fascist, though. Well, I don't know. I'll have to look at the focus trees to figure out what I want to do. Atlantis starts with a couple colonies. They have one here. I think in the lore they used to have much more of it, like all of Florida maybe, and they lost it to some war, you know, but prior to the start date. And they also own a couple little colonies in Africa. I'm not sure if they had more of that to begin with or not, but yeah, I think that's all they have, actually. But we can figure that out when we enter the game. So there's a lot of new nations to play as. This stuff is based on... There's some branch of, like, Indian... I don't know if it's Hindu or some philosophy that thought that the ancient Indians were, like, descendants of the Lemurians, and they kind of ran with that. And I think that's what these are based on, like that idea, if that idea was true, basically. Because these are basically Indian names and faces, so it's kind of like a what if. Ubervault. Yeah, I would love to know, like, the backstory of a lot of these places. It seems really interesting. There's Johnny Depp, for some reason. So it's that looks like an African colony. It's in Goma. That's interesting. Maybe that one too. So there's, like, the old school. Well, there's, like, the Madame Blavatsky idea of, like, the superhuman race, although they're not, like, actually superhuman in the mod, but there's, like, the that idea in the south here, and then there's the like Indian philosophy idea of Lemuria in the north. So the guy really did, the mod creator did a really good job of like capturing all of the sort of flavor of all the lost places, because there's a lot of different, you know, takes on these places. Like Atlantis has the occult kind of weird crystal magic technology side of it, and it also has like, it's just an old city-state that maybe existed and disappeared. So it had both of those represented by the religions, which is like, the mod is just really well done, and I'm really sad it's not still available for EU4. I'd love to play it. So we're going to be playing without historical focuses, just regular. I haven't played Hearts of Iron 4 since my Byzantium campaign, which feels like it was almost a year ago, but I'm not actually sure. So there might be some bugs. The mod was just updated today. There was a game-breaking crash that happened after you unpaused. So I was going to record it a couple weeks ago, but it's been broken for a while. No, you just fixed it. Hopefully everything's working well now. Right, so Hearts of Iron 4, how do you play this game? Let's see. Let's get all of my armies selected. Apparently they never fixed this, because this is still annoying as hell. There should be a way to just, like, select all. Thought maybe they would patch that. I mean, you could put that as an expansion feature, to be honest. Alright, let's put everyone in one army for now. Just don't really know what I want to do. I might need a field marshal. Well, I don't need one right now, but I might eventually. I'll just promote this guy just in case. And then put this guy in charge. What do I want them? I don't think I have claims or cores or anything. Is there a diplomat map mode? So I have no cores that I can see, unless I'm missing them. Nope, looks like that's it. So I don't know what my first attack would be. We can figure that out later. For right now, research, always start with the basics, like more research, and then production efficiency probably. Construction speed's good too, but yeah, probably this. Alright, so we have some factories available. Probably want more civilian infrastructure. There's a lot of room for growth here. Oops, I don't want that many. Just kind of spread them out. Yeah, there's a lot of open states here. Alright, that's a lot of civilian factories, so that'll probably help us. Outdated equipment. That would be the planes. Interworld Bomber, what does that actually upgrade to? Attack Bomber, I guess? Or strategic. Let's go for attack. Okay, what else? Free dockyards, right? Free military factories. What is our navy like, actually? We don't have any subs. Merge up somewhere, I guess? In the capital. Control right-click to set his home base. And merge. Hopefully that actually functions. Okay, probably want more of infantry equipment. I have some tanks, like... Okay, I actually have them being produced already. I probably want some artillery. Alright, we'll start like that. Just see how that goes. I don't really want to trade with the US, since I probably will fight them eventually. Do they have a claim on my little colony thing? Nope. Okay, so they won't attack me, at least. What is that called? Taspitituadum. Yeah, so I just love the flavor, you know? Like, it sounds like that could be an actual Atlantean colony. Same with these states, like Zis, Bermunian. It's like almost kind of Greekish, but not really. Thautori. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted. Do I have any planes? Yeah, I do. Oh man, do I have to do all this again? Oh, that's in the boat, isn't it? Hopefully I didn't fuck over my carrier. Man, it's been so long I don't remember how to load carriers. I think I did fuck it over. Well, I don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, dockyards. Let's get, I guess more destroyers. And we'll need some supply ships, convoys. And put these in, I guess it really doesn't matter, Kobo fleet. Why is it called the Kobo fleet? Is that what you're called? This is Sumendia. I don't know. Okay. We still need resources. We have some planes in reserve. Not very many. We do have carrier bombers and fighters, though. We have a decent amount of manpower. I guess we can train some tank brigades just because. Let's get 2 of them. Alright, so this is the meaty stuff. Holy shit, we have a lot of political power. Well, do I want to go fascist? Okay, let's figure that out. So, where would the tree be? This is industry stuff? Yeah, just factories. A lot of factories, okay. So army experience, Nazi advisors gives you daily fascism, Soviet gives you communism, British gives you democracy, same with French and American. You can rejoin the Allies, become the new reality. 9% more manpower, or recruitable population, which I think is actually better. Or is it the same? Is there a different modifier for manpower? Maybe not. It's like, I didn't think manpower, like, actually burned your population. I don't know. Okay, that's alright. If we go the communist route, Soviet opinion, division recovery rate plus 10, I think that's decent. Commit to communism. Just gets you in the Comintern, I guess. And then the Nazis, we have German opinion. That's 2% recruitable population. That's a lot less than the new reality. Okay, you join the Reich. And then what is this? You have to be either fascist or communist. So it says daily political power plus 2, but it's red, which makes me wonder if you actually lose it. Although that would be kind of bad. It'd be really bad. I don't think we even get to a day. No, that's exactly what we get. So that could be really good. AI modifier threat receptivity of 13%. Not sure what that means. And then you get just some more tech bonuses, okay? So getting these... Oh, these are all the claims, okay. So Atlantic claims on all the islands, basically. Yeah, like all the Atlantic islands. Except for Cuba. Yeah. Cuba, I guess, is Caribbean, not Atlantic in this mod. That'd be sweet. Here we go. Florida, Georgia. Yeah, they had a lot of the South. Oh, there's the claim on Cuba, too. Cuba and Bahamas and Jamaica. Wow, that'd be really good. And this is claims on Spain and Portugal. That would be pretty cool, too. And Aquitaine, holy shit. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we can either go... Yeah, one of the three if we go this way. National Spirit, which grants ideology drift defense. Just some building slots, okay. And some national unity. Army experience. Wait, you can only choose one of these? That gives you research time, I guess. That's not terrible. It's like the democracy one is by far the best. You can close the borders, which this is like the isolationist route. This is the expansion route, I guess. But this is all being independent, so you make your own faction. Oh wow, yeah, lots of Heart of Iron. That's pretty sweet. Well, I don't want to go this route because I want the claims. So man, I don't know. I think I might just join the Germans, but because that would at least give me this one. These just don't seem that great. Or do I want to go by my own on my own? I don't know. I'm not going to take... I might take this one now, but first let's get more research. Seems like the best way to start. I do want to go fascist, even if I am by myself. Political power, that might be good. Although I'm getting a lot of it already. There's not really a better one, though. Is there any uniques? These are all kind of generic. Yeah, that one's unique. It has a unique name. The effect isn't unique. This one is, though. Atlantic Aero Producti. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, finally out of points. So, gives you a quick start, for sure. Man, I think I fucked over my carriers. I'm upset. Mukatsa. Where is that? Oh. There we go. Okay. So I can have 45, should probably have 25 fighters, 20 bombers. Wait, really? Can't have both? I guess you can't have both. That's too bad. Okay. Yeah, France is fine. That's a lot of resources we need. Okay, that should be good though. And we could probably unpause. The first conquest is going to be the Atlantic, most likely, since these guys are kind of independent. So, I should probably just put my army, like, getting ready to do a naval invasion. Naval invasion from there to there. Not sure. No divisions, 0 transports. I don't have any convoys? Wait, that's not right. Do I not have it researched? I do. Naval invasion capacity exceeded. I see. I see. Okay. Well. Just garrison the south, I guess. There you go. Alright. And we can unpause. What do we want to do diplomatically? Nothing? Right? I don't think there's anything to do. I think we're good. So that'll probably be our first conquest, and I think I will just join the Nazis. I think. After I get all the research stuff out of the way. Because I don't see enough of a benefit to going alone. We've made it a day without crashing, so that's a benefit. That's a upgrade from the last time I tried this. And the speed is going really well. Max speed. Yeah, I forgot how, oh, everyone's merged, looks like. You don't have a commander. Okay, so I'm gonna need the naval invasion, like, route mapped. Repair priority high. No, I don't want that. Yeah, automatic split is fine. We'll have you search and destroy. Oops. What else? Does that even make sense? I guess it does. I'm leaving some of this unprotected, but that's okay. Antillia will be my first conquest. There's like 2 million people here. Not a bad amount. What about Friesland? Not quite as many. There is 2 states there. Is that a colony? The German Reich. Wow. That's interesting. How did that happen? And then Thule. Yeah, kind of small. What is this island? It's made up, yeah, Telamon. Cool. Alright, keep going. What is this? Available planes. Uh-oh. Tahiti declared war in the Socialist Republic of Tahiti. Really? I didn't realize you had such a commie problem. You're probably gonna lose. Socialist Republic of Tahiti. That's so funny. I mean, he just vastly outnumbers you. He took the capital. So Tahiti isn't an island, which I thought was pretty funny. Tahiti was part of Mu the whole time. Oh yeah, Australia has a big lake in the center, because this is a... the people actually believe that there was a lake in the center of Australia, and they would send out expeditions trying to find it. And of course there isn't one, it's just a big desert. My poor state of Washington is completely messed up. I mean, at least the good parts are still around. Whoa. Shit. Drop my keyboard. Our libraries have long held the world's collected knowledge. We should repair and expand them. I agree. It's also, now that our libraries are once again the talk of the world, we should open universities to study the knowledge we have gathered. So this is playing off another trope, that Atlantis was like some very advanced society. So the mod represents it with like the Atlantean libraries and such. In EU3 they had an extremely high research speed after you reunited them. Looks like Italy's fighting Ethiopia still. That didn't change. Hey, more research, I'll take it. Italy owns this. Apparently the Seychelles are not an island chain, it's like an actual island. It might be in the base game like that, I don't know. I mean, in real life they're just a big smorgasbord of islands. The only other country that has a unique focus tree is Freistaat von Mu. It does look like a German colony. You can kind of see the German flag in there. Are they democratic, though? Yeah. They do have a lot of fascists, but... Let me double check the factions, though. Okay, so the Allies... So the Germans don't have any of their colonies in the faction. In fact, their colonies don't seem to be like substates either. Like this guy's completely independent. But the Allies, looks like the Allies are even more powerful than they are normally, which is extremely powerful. That must be Britain's... Yeah, Gambia. No, the factions don't seem entirely different. They seem pretty much the same, except for like the addition of these colonies. Or this one colony, I should say. Oh yeah, we could change... Well, I should probably wait until I'm fascist. Okay, so I can move 10 troops, right? So I should probably grab one tank. Okay, that's 10. Did my naval invasion get deleted? Any other standing orders the group has will be removed. So I need to put them in a separate group, is what this game is telling me. This is not a valid province. Are you kidding me? Oh, you're already there. Okay. And then the rest of the group... Yeah, I need to just put them in a separate group, it looks like. They're taking attrition here. Looks like Marshland is bad. Okay, yeah, you guys can be in a separate group. I'll give you the awesome general, which is actually this guy. This guy can just be that. Okay, is that functioning? Yes. No! No, 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 it's not. Okay, you guys, delete all your orders. You will be the garrison. And then you will have a naval order. Is that working? Yes. There we go. Hey, more research. Okay, so now we can, now we have a choice. First, let me sort this out. I'm not sure if these values have been changed. Concentrated was always the best, like, no matter what. Production efficiency retention, production efficiency base. Factory bomb vulnerability. So I'm gonna go concentrated because I'm on an island, but it does look like this did receive a little bit of a buff. I'm not sure exactly how much of one. Yeah, but I'm still gonna go concentrated because I'm on an island, so I'm not too worried about airplane bombings. At least for right now. Okay, so it's still too early for that stuff. We go synthetic oil. I might want to build some of those eventually. But let's go for the basic infantry upgrades. Also, let's make a choice here. So these both give one research slot. So these are all... You can take these with any path. This is just the rocket and the bomb kind of stuff. So Atlantean professors. What do the mewling babes around us know? Our professors are the foremost in the world. We look to no one else to educate our citizens. So this is like the isolationist foreign educators. It'd be a poor day if we reject the knowledge of the newer nations that surround us. That's more of a bringing in foreign researchers. Holy shit! This gives 3 more slots. And then what does this give? 1. Okay, so that's 2 extra slots. This only gives 1 extra slot. Well, I think as much as I would like to do the isolationist route, since it's more thematic, it just doesn't make sense not to go for that one. Alright, but I think I'm going to call the episode to a close here. It's been about an hour, right? Either way. This has been Miskatonic, and I'll see you guys next time.